Now, what would be love? Well, Rich, let's just say that one little part of love would be that you think more of what's good for the one you love than you think of what's good for yourself.
I think of what's good for Stanley. I gave him my cornflakes.
Well, yeah, Rich, but we didn't give him something that he wanted a lot more than that.
Like oatmeal cookies?
No, Rich. His freedom. Rich, the duck doctor said that that's why he was sick, and maybe that's why Oliver died.
We made Oliver die?
Well, could be. See, Rich, we were having so much fun with Oliver, we never stopped to think that maybe he'd have more fun if he was in a pond with other ducks.
But we loved him.
Well, yes, Rich, but that was a selfish love. Maybe we loved Oliver to death.
Can you do that?
Well, Rich, you love your goldfish, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't take one out of the tank and hug him and kiss him and make him sleep on a pillow beside you just because you loved him, would you?
No.
Well, why not?
He'd die.
That's right, Rich. And what kind of love would that be?
Selfish love?
That's right, Rich. And it's very selfish for us to make Stanley stay in that kitchen sink when he'd much rather be in the park with his friends. Now, ducks love ducks more than they do people. And it's right for people to love people a lot more than they do ducks. And Mommy and I love you much, much more than we could ever love a duck. And I guess that's why Mom and I'd be very, very hurt if you went away and lived with Stanley.
Daddy.
What?
Would Stanley really die if we brought him back home?
Richie, the point is that even if he lived, he'd be much happier where he is now.
Was he happy when you put him in the lake?
Let me tell you about that. As soon as I put Stanley in the lake, a big, beautiful white duck came swimming up.
Like Oliver?
Well, yeah, kind of like Oliver. Only I think a better name for her would be Olivia. But she kind of circled around old Stanley a couple of times, just looking him over, and then she swam away. Stanley just sat there floating. I think he was trying to decide what to do. And all of a sudden, just like that, he started paddling those big flat feet of his and took off after Olivia like a jet speedboat.
Did he catch Olivia?
I'll say he did. I don't think we have to worry much about Stanley anymore.
Daddy.
What?
Can we visit them?
Well, sure we can visit them. After all, we're the only close family he has in Westchester.